Okay, here it is. Here's the second week after WrestleMania. Superstars. We started off with Bo Dallas losing to Corey Graves in a throwaway match. Then we go to Fandango, and here he's mocking Drew McIntyre, and I use this as a way to turn him face. And then for him to beat Drew McIntyre right after. Because I needed more mid-card faces. Just signed one guy from the Indies. Not trying to just load up my whole roster of indie guys, but I needed a guy from the Indies, and this guy's a hell of a worker. You're gonna see him debut next week. We then go to Big E and the Big Show having an arm wrestling thing, and Big E's about to lose, so he cheats and hits Big Show. Shelton Benjamin beats Kalisto with Adrian Neville on commentary. Wade Barrett taunts Kofi Kingston because they didn't have the feud going on. And Zack Ryder beats Wade Barrett after interference from Kofi Kingston. Excuse me. That was Superstars, a basic show with, just a couple people moving forward, bouncing out the roster a little bit, just a quality little show. Alright, here it is. Here's Raw. We're 2 weeks away from Elimination Chamber, and we start off with Randy Orton saying he wants his rematch against Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler comes out and accepts it at Extreme Rules. I'm not sure if it's going to be an added gimmick or not, and just basic thing here, I didn't change much up between them. Then right after that, the Usos beat Crime Time, and this is to set up the next angle where Real Americans attack the Usos as they challenged them last week on SmackDown. And we get into Kane booking John Cena versus Luke Harper as the main event. Then Sami Zayn versus Titus O'Neil, with Titus O'Neil beating Sami Zayn, continuing the Primetime Players versus Steen Erica storyline. Then Paige versus Sasha Banks in a really awful match, but it's expected. Then we get that's not supposed to be John Cena, that's supposed to be John Morrison, so just ignore this. We go to Christian beating Heath Slater, which once again is a setup in the next part with Sin Cara coming out and attacking Christian. Just is because Christian insulted Sin Cara on SmackDown last week, and Sin Cara, the bad guy, takes a cheap shot. Then we go to Adrian Neville versus Drew McIntyre. Adrian Neville loses because Shelton Benjamin interfered. Bray Wyatt here is warning John Cena, saying he's another hero that the Wyatt family is going to take out. Dean Ambrose beats Ryback while Damien Sandow was on commentary. Then Roman Reigns busts in Triple H's office and tells him off for having Brock Lesnar around and demands a match with him. Triple H doesn't respond. We then go to AJ Styles and Big Show beating Big E and Alberto Del Rio with the Styles Clash. You see there, Big Show and AJ Styles have good chemistry teaming together, which I thought's pretty interesting. Then right in that, Daniel Bryan's in the ring talking about what's next for him when Chris Jericho comes out and puts him in a no-lock. Then we go to Luke Harper versus John Cena, with John Cena winning by DQ when Bray Wyatt interfered and attacked John Cena. Here we have the Rhodes brothers saving John Cena from the Wyatt family to end Raw. And this Raw is 2.5 hours instead of 3. I just felt it's not going to stay this way. It's going to go week to week how long. It's going to bounce from 2 to 3 hours, just depending how much I have. 2 hours would be too short of a time to have quality matches and have the amount of angles I want to run, as I think 11 angles or 12 advanced in this Raw, and you can't do that in 2 hours without it being crappy. So next week is going to be 3. Maybe I'll bump it up to, or keep it at 2:30 because it's 2.5 hours. Keep it at that. I'm not sure yet. Thank you for watching. Comment. Tell me if you want to see a gimmick match with Dolph Ziggler or Randy Orton, and if so, what gimmick match.